The nation Nigeria is built on the Constitution of Nigeria. That is what binds us together. In fact, trampling on the Constitution of Nigeria is more grievous and more serious than even corruption or murder, because it is the framework for which Nigeria is built. Today, most presidents trample on the Constitution and use executive rascality, executive powers to suppress a lot of issues that could arise from it. Nigeria is a country where we have constituents, we have federating units. And as federating units, we need to work within that frame. That's why we are sliding. Every region must be allowed to develop what they are best known for. For instance, the Yoruba nation thrived well with Awolowo. That was why we have the Udua group of companies. Today is our heritage. Not until these things are allowed to function, to operate, not until they become operational in our country, with everybody doing what they ought to do, know how to do what they ought to do best, and harness their resources for the good of the people, we'll be fooling ourselves. In a situation where the president is muzzling the states, behaving like a master to the pupils, that is not federalism. True federalism gives reasonable rights to all federating units. So for me, the call for restructuring is a must and must be respected. Even if they're shying away from it, it will eventually happen. And on a lighter mood, I want to say that the continuous harassment, intimidation, raid of the Jonathan family is unfortunate. It's sad. It's not fair. A man who left office in honor, who gave you the platform, who gave you the opportunity, you could as well behave the way you are behaving today to you. But the man did well and gave Nigeria the necessary peace. He did not behave like a typical African leader. It's unfortunate. But let me tell you, there's a solution to that. What goes round will come round. We've seen a lot of presidents. We've seen a lot of leaders. We saw and we witnessed what ended them. How they ended. We saw it. So, I am not bothered. You understand? If I can come back after 8 years, anything can happen in Nigeria for good. I wait on God. I pray for long life for Nigeria. I pray for long life for myself, so that we will all witness what will come on the long run about this current hardship we're going through, this dictatorship that has overtaken our country, this oppression that has taken Nigeria over. Nobody is allowed to talk anymore. We last saw this under the Abacha's administration. We last saw this. If you remember, if Nigerians will recall,
of Ekiti State, as we mark the end of 2016, my heart rejoices with you as a peculiar people who went through so much but survived it all. Man of short life, full of many pains, cannot readily forget the troubles of the outgoing year, as they affect our lives mentally, socially, spiritually, and above all, economically. Their harshness and unpredictable economy are taking tolls on us, and by extension, our families and our responsibilities. I feel it with you all as I share your pains, your worries, and anxieties. The hope of a better tomorrow is the key to our future expectations. I join you all to keep the hope alive and look forward to a prosperous, meaningful, resourceful, and fulfilling 2017. I particularly thank you, Ekiti, for your unflinching support for this administration in its determination to make Ekiti State attain a deserved leading position in the Committee of Nigerian States. This support, I must admit, has a direct correlation with the landmark achievements of this government since inauguration 2014. 2016, the outgoing year, our government kept faith with our promises, anchored on the goodwill of the generality of the populace, to chart people-driven governance as we spiritedly implement our 6 cardinal programs of development. The seed sown by your support and the valued encouragement we have received have gone to yield the desired results for our state. I feel fulfilled to have led you, the good people of Ekiti, to record these landmark achievements in 2016, among others: dualization of our daily road and installation of street lights, which has been completed. Dualization of roads in major local government areas, starting with Ikere, Ikole, Omo, Ise, Emure, and Efon township roads, mostly completed. Construction of Tinuola or Nola Road, completed. Construction of Aduni Olayinka Women's Center, completed. Completion of Iwis Palace Gallery. Rehabilitation of the State Secretariat Road, Ikere Ado Ekiti Dua Carriageway. Ongoing construction of an ultra-modern Ojaoba market in Ado Ekiti. Ongoing construction of overhead bridge, flyover in Ado Ekiti, first of its kind in our state. Ongoing construction of new governor's office, purposely built, and a new high court complex. Construction of lock-up shops in Ado Ekiti, Ikere, and indeed several local government areas in our effort to create environment for business to thrive. Ongoing rehabilitation of Awo, Ara, Ijero, Irokora, Ekpe roads. Reclaiming our lost glory in education as Ekiti came first in Nigeria in NECO examination. The popular enacted an enforcement of Anti-Grazing Law 2016. Conduct of a first agricultural summit in Ekiti State. It is noteworthy that Ekiti was nationally acknowledged as the most transparent state in budgeting in Nigeria. Social security allowances for more than 6,000 persons across the state in 2016, to mention but a few. The public service. We continue to accord the public service its rights of place in its recognition as the engine room of government. In the past 1 year, we have been able to intervene in many areas to enhance efficiency in public service, including restructuring of a service, distribution of laptop computers, to and ICT training of senior public servants on integrated payroll and personal information system. Provision of buses for ease transportation of civil servants to the state secretariat. Local and overseas training of officers. Regular release of monthly running grants to MDAs. Disbursement of vehicle, land and housing advances to public servants. Approval of the commencement of a contributory pension scheme in January 2017 and setting aside funds monthly for the purpose of payment of gratuities, which will commence very soon. Verification and biometric data capturing for serving and retired civil servants, particularly our pensioners.